Our next speaker first called Ron Paul a few years ago to talk to him about the Fed. He had an interest in it, he was concerned about it, and he had seen Ron's work on the Fed. And he gave Ron a call, and it turned into a friendship that's been going on for a couple years. Ron gave him a lot of information, a lot of sources, a lot of books to read, and he became pretty outspoken, including some pretty good quotes on his opposition to the Fed, excuse me, whatever it's called. So I'm proud to introduce our next speaker tonight. He's a renowned actor. He asked me not to give all his movies, but a few of them you may have heard of: Wedding Crashers, Old School, Couples Retreat, and my personal favorite, Dodgeball. He and his wife Kyla have one daughter, Lachlan. They live in Illinois. He's a strong supporter of Campaign for Liberty and a strong supporter of Ron Paul and a friend to us all. Please join me in welcoming Vince Vaughn.
I have said some things about the Fed, but I've also don't like a guy known as Fred, too. There's a Fred that I'm not comfortable with, so he's not entirely wrong in making that statement. It's great to be here at the very first one of these, I believe, the Liberty Political Action Conference, so thank you for including me. It's nice to be here with you guys today. It is nice to inform you that the Campaign for Liberty has over 500,000 members, and it is growing strong. And, the Campaign for Liberty has been tremendous in calling for an audit on the Fed, which is great, and that is how I first made the acquaintance. I called Dr. Paul, and I think he was a little surprised to think that I was calling him, but I was just impressed with his talking points on that subject and his willingness to get out there and really keep beating that drum, so I thank him for that. Dr. Paul was born in Pennsylvania. He married his high school sweetheart, Carol. They have 5 kids and 18 grandkids, so he had some other interests other than politics along the way. He has delivered over 4,000 babies as an OBGYN, written a lot of books. And, you know, people get into politics for many reasons, but primarily for self-promotion. Dr. Paul has been involved in politics because he has something very important and meaningful to say, and he has devoted himself to spreading that message, which is very rare. His philosophies are consistent. They do not waver based on political polls or public opinion. His principles are based in fact and logic, which is rooted in the very foundation of America. We're all very lucky to have a voice like his out there, and we need to have more out there that are like his. It is my great honor tonight to present to you Dr. Ron Paul.
And a very big thanks to Vince for coming and being part of us and part of the Liberty movement. I'm so glad he's here.